Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 4 of my early campaign where I'm playing as Aragon. And I am back from vacation, so it's been a while since I've played this campaign. And I have recorded my episode for my Yasugi campaign and for my Almaheads campaign, so I'm getting back into the swing of things here. I did do my part 4 for my Almaheads campaign a couple days ago, and it's a good thing I did that because I had a couple technical issues with this game that I needed to get ironed out. I guess my computer updated while I was gone, or something happened. Maybe Steam updated. I'm not quite sure. Some settings in this game were reset, including my controls, and I think a few other things. Yes, volume was off as well. So I hope to have had these issues ironed out by now. Unfortunately, I was not able to play one of my battles in my Almaheads campaign just because I couldn't control my army. I couldn't do it. I had to back out. Fortunately, for my Almaheads campaign, things are pretty good, so that when small little setbacks like that happen, it's not going to really affect the grand picture of the campaign. For this campaign, though, playing as Aragon, things really do rest on the knife's edge, you know, and I'm glad that I got those issues sorted out before now, because if I went into a battle that I really needed to win and then I couldn't even, freaking play it, that might be the end of the campaign. So, as I just said, things are on the knife's edge here. It's been a really slow start to the campaign. By plan, I suppose. I mean, I did really wish that I was able to grab Naval early on, and that was not able to happen. I really did consider bribing Elstead and then taking Naval by military force, but I just don't think that the money is there when you play on expert difficulty, because you only have 4,000 florins. If you play on hard difficulty, you will have 6,000 florins, so maybe you have a little bit more room to play around with, but in my experience, based on my memory, I think it costs like 3.5 grand to bribe Elstead and his army, and that just gives you like nothing to play around with. Maybe that still would have been the call, I'm not quite sure. All things considered, I think that things are still doable right now. I am at peace with the Almaheads and the Spanish. Unfortunately, they are also at peace with each other as well, so this can really set off at any point. I am working on building up my navy so that I can start making some income off of my silk that I have here in Valencia. I'm working on my first ship here in Aragon. I think I have 2 turns before that ship is completed. Each ship takes 3 turns. And then I'm also working on my shipwright here in Valencia, so I can start producing ships from here as well. All that means is that I'm basically done training soldiers for now, because I just can't afford that extra upkeep until I can start making more money. And what I would like to do... See, here's what we're looking at as far as my income. 287 florins per year. Luckily, I've been able to save up just a little bit of a treasury here. I'm just sitting right below 4,000, so I have a little sum, saved up for emergency. I do have an inn in Aragon, just to build up an emergency force in case I need to train up some soldiers right away. I have these guys available. What I'd like to do is, once this shipwright is done in Valencia, I would like to build an inn there as well, so that I can, hopefully, finances, based on my finances, hopefully I can afford 2 mercenary armies, which, when the time comes, hopefully those 2 mercenary armies plus my actual shitty little army here. I mean, I say it's shitty. It is. The troops are, very low quality, but, I do have 4 units of Royal Knights altogether, so that's good. That's powerful, and hopefully this army, along with 2 armies of mercenaries, will be enough to win me the war here in Iberia, so, when the time comes. Now, as far as what's going to happen and how that's going to happen, gosh, I can't wait to find out, because it's nerve-wracking, really. Will they attack me first, or will they attack each other first? I don't know. And we're all technically allies right now. Just to jog your memory, Castile did go... I mean, there was a civil war, I think, in the Spanish, so Castile, got lost, went rebel or something, and the Almohads did take that. So they were able to take Castile without going to war with the Spanish, which is kind of a worst case scenario for me. You know, it sucks. It really sucks. Luckily, the Spanish have taken Portugal, so they have been able to kind of even things out a little bit as far as their own income goes. But that's put me on a real, like, I'm the small dog for sure, you know, on this peninsula. So I really, really hope that they attack each other. As far as armies that actually border mine, the king is stuck here. The Spanish king is stuck up here in Navarre. He does have 4 units of Royal Knights. The rest of the army is pretty crappy though, and I'm assuming they don't have a lot of money because it's just not built up. They don't even have a castle here. They do have an inn. They have a port. But they don't have a port in Leon or Portugal, so this army is stranded. They can't leave here. So based on this, I probably could beat it with all of my forces that I have available here in Aragon if it came to it. And then whatever mercenary armies that I raised in Aragon and Valencia could potentially storm into Castile and Cordoba if I did want to just, go all in and fight the Spanish and the Almohads at the same time. Now, I don't want that to happen, at least not without them going to war with each other first. My hope is that if one of them does decide to attack me, say like the Almohads decide that I'm the weaker fish and that I'm going to be the easier target, then my hope is the Spanish, being my good allies, are going to help me out in that fight, and also vice versa. If the Spanish do attack me here, I don't think they would, because this is the province of theirs that borders mine, and this is probably their weakest army. Here in Leon, they have a little decent, sack of Genites here. It's pretty gross, honestly. And I think in Portugal they have a pretty good Genite force as well. So if anything, I don't think the Spanish are going to attack me because this Navarre army is just not strong enough. The Almohads, on the other hand, they might. This is a good army, a lot of archers, a few Almohad urban militia, and they did. This is a new development, Prince Yusuf. So this is the first unit of Gulam bodyguard that I've seen from the Almohads up here. The rest of them must be down here. They keep a lot of their guys, like their family members, down in Africa for some reason. I don't know why, but it helps me out. This is the first family member that I've seen of them. So yeah, their first unit of heavy cav. Gulam bodyguards they're not great, but they can match up against Royal Knights decently. Prince Yusuf, loyalty is 3, so there is a chance that a rebellion or a civil war could be incited here in the Castilians, but I don't think I have any tools to do that. I mean, typically what you would do is like use spies or maybe priests to change the religion or something like that, but I don't have the tools to do this. Castile is predominantly Christian still, but their loyalty is at 200%. They're not having any issues at all. Man, it would be great to turn him somehow. I just don't have the means to turn him right now. Because if I look at this... So how did he get builder? I feel like... Don't people usually get builder if they're the king or if they're the governor of a province? But you can't make a family member a governor. You have to build things to become a builder. How did he get this? Was he born with this? That doesn't make any sense. And then famously brave. Oh my god, this is so he's a monster. This guy, he has a valor of 5. So that's horrifying. And he also gives +1 morale. I think we've decided that the morale actually does count for the entire army. Again, if you know otherwise, throw your voice in, but I think that's what this means here. It doesn't say it, so we just have to assume that that's what that means, is that he's giving +1 morale for the entire army. So that's this dude's good. This dude's good. Only 3 stars, but still he's gonna fight like a demon for sure. And how's old Alfonso doing? I mean, yeah, he's a terror if you have to fight him. These 7 stars only count when he's defending. If he's attacking, it's only going to be 4 stars because he's getting +3 command when he's defending. Other than that, I mean, he's 53, so he might just die. That would be great. That would be really, really good. Who's his next in line? 33, 17, and 16. So it might be Sancho here. And Sancho, yeah, 2 command stars, good acumen. Great warrior, so he's going to have good health, but he's a drinker. So yeah, -1 command. Nothing too special, but not the worst, honestly. And how's my line of succession going, if I can remind myself? Is it Fernando? No, it's Sancho. Yeah, Sancho, I mean, decent command. 4 stars is not bad. Dread is, that's going to help out with population loyalty. Acumen could be better for sure. And yeah, he's strange. So he's going to give negative happiness to my kingdom and negative morale to the armies, I'm assuming. Yeah, damn. He kind of sucks. He kind of sucks. And what about Fernando? He has better acumen, so like we'd make more money with him as king. Yeah. And he has good valor. So yeah, he has 4 valor, which is pretty good, and acumen as well. So yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, Fernando would be good, but they both have shitty loyalty, so they have to be kind of babysat by their dad right now, which kind of sucks. This guy's kind of awesome. Great loyalty, good command, decent dread, okay acumen, and he's an adulterer, so he's good in the sack. That's always good, and he's a great warrior. That's what else do you need in a medieval king? Come on, he's a great warrior and he's good in the sack. So, you know what? Yeah, I would be fine if either of those guys lived and if Sancho died. Now, I know that many Total War enthusiasts kind of like to have a real hands-on approach to doctoring their lineage, by purposely getting certain sons killed in battle. I don't like doing that. Maybe at some point I'll change my mind. I like things to take kind of a natural course, and if I have a shitty leader, I just kind of have to roll with the punches and just kind of go with it and do all that. I don't, I get that's a video game. I can control these things, but like, I don't know. I don't like being that involved in it. I like letting nature kind of take its way with certain things. And sometimes I get, I might get lucky, maybe Sancho will bite the dust and then I'll get, Fernando with his better acumen. Who knows? But in any case, all right. I did check before I started recording. None of my guys are married, so I think that's why I sent my emissary out to Denmark. I think I'm trying to find someone that will marry me, because if I remember correctly, no one's freaking marrying me. Like the Italians, the English, the French, the Germans. I think I tried all of them. The Spanish. I don't think anyone's marrying me right now, which is a real pain in the butt. So I want to get my sons married before one of them becomes of age, so that hopefully he can already have some sons available by the time he's king. That's the idea there. All right. I don't know if there's anything I need to do in this turn. Like I said, I'm being pretty stingy with my money because I'm not making a lot of money right now. Just building this ship here and just working on the ship right here in Valencia. And I think that's it. Taxes are set to very high in my 2 provinces. And I don't want to train any soldiers. I can't even train any soldiers here in Valencia. Just peasants. So I think we're just ending the turn. I do have. So this is going to kind of. So I got another prince coming of age next turn. So he's going to cost upkeep, which that's going to be a lot. I think that's like another 62, is it? Or am I way off? Yeah, it's 62. My God, my memory's pretty good, isn't it? That's. So yeah, my income's going to be really. It's going to be like 220 something. So it's just going to be awful. Jesus. All right. I mean, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be a 5th Royal Knight, which is going to be a powerful unit, but it's going to be expensive. And honestly, what I'm kind of more looking forward to, you won't hear me say this very often, but I'm looking forward to getting more princesses right now, because I guess maybe I was using them wrong before. I was always trying so hard to get them married off, and I don't know how much value that has. I mean, obviously it can be good to get alliances, but like not to everyone. Now that I've learned that by breaking an alliance, by backstabbing your ally, you get -1 influence. Now that I know that, the whole idea of just allying everyone is kind of lost its luster. It's not like in Shogun where it doesn't really matter. So I guess a good use is just kind of go back to the basics with a princess and use them as spies, And in this case, I really do like that idea because my vision is so limited. All I can see is, Cordoba, Castile, Leon, because I have my princess here. And I want to know what's going on in Granada and Portugal, because these provinces matter to this coming war. And same with Morocco. I want to know, I want to keep tabs on. I know that the Almohads have a bunch of Ghulam bodyguards somewhere, a bunch of family members. I want to keep tabs on them so I know when they're going to come north, Other than that, yeah, I don't think that... So yeah, the French and the English are at war currently still, correct? Yes, they are. So the French did take Aquitaine, as we can see. I am allied... Did I stay allied with them, or did I not? Ooh, that might have been a mistake. So I stayed allied with the English. Okay. Might have backed the wrong horse in that one. Damn. Okay, can I get my princess? I really do want to keep tabs on the Spanish, but I think I need to get an alliance with the French. Yeah, so they don't have any unmarried men of royal blood, but I can still send my princess just to get an alliance. So yeah, let's do that. Even though I was just saying I'm going to use my princesses as spies, I would rather be allied with my neighbor. In this case, both of these provinces do unfortunately border, Aragon, my capital province. These armies are, that's actually kind of gross. Habilars, it's a light cav unit. They're not great, but they're solid, I believe. And general, yeah, it's a decent general, Jesus. And what about their king? How's he looking? 4 influence, 3 command. Yeah, he's also an adulterer. Okay, well, this army is really not much. This army is not much. This army is not much either, but it's a lot of light cav, which can be annoying. They can throw their weight on for sure. I would prefer to be allied, definitely. And I really, really hope that no one attacks the Spanish. And I mean, the Almohads go for it, but I really hope the French don't attack the Spanish, just because I want to be able to take Navarre without going to war with anyone else. I'm fine with going to war with everyone on the Iberian Peninsula, but to the north of me, I want everything to stay good, so that we can trade and be friends. If I can't trade with them, that's really going to throw a big wrench in my plans. So that's the one thing I'm kind of nervous about. But in any case, I think that I've been talking enough. So let's just kind of drop a little save, because I'm kind of worried about the stability of this game right at this moment. But let's just do that in this turn, see what happens. And yeah, let's see. I wouldn't mind if these two factions... So, okay, here we go. The Almohad Caliph did die from an illness. Interesting. And yeah, one of my heirs has matured, Prince Ferdinand. I think that's my second Ferdinand, is it? And okay, so famously brave. My God. Sweet. Lord Diaz. +1 valor and +1 morale. Okay, I need to see who that person is. And he's also fervent, so +1 piety and +10 zeal. Oh, and I can also read these off to you. So this man's courage naturally raises the fighting spirit of anyone who fights at his side. And then fervent means he applies religious doctrine to the way he lives his life, in the way he governs. So yeah, +1 piety and +10 zeal when he governs. And then for the prince that just became of age, hard sums. So this man's ability to add up and get the same result every time gives him an envied monetary ability. +1 acumen, killer instinct. He has a talent for killing, making him quite effective on the battlefield and discomfiting those who stand against him, +2 valor and +1 dread. So this is, yeah, he looks good. Let me take a look at him and see how he actually looks. Where is he? Here he is. Yeah, 4 stars, not bad. Good loyalty. Sweet. Yeah, 4 dread, 3. Oh man, this guy's great. I want him to be my new king. He's good. He's really good. He's totally worth the money. Damn. Okay, well, get that going. And is this literally the guy that's like, oh my God. So my captain of my peasant unit is the guy that just got famously brave. What a waste. God damn it. Oh God. This is a great trait, but it's on a peasant unit. Damn it. God. Oh, fine. Whatever. I was thinking about putting this little army here in Valencia to make this decision tougher, to make it so that the Almohads don't attack Valencia. Maybe that's a good idea. Who would lead? Ferdinand, my youngest, the one that just came of age. He would be the general. The reason why I'm just a little bit worried about this is because essentially at this point, if I get attacked, I would still have to retreat to the castle because I wouldn't be able to defend against whatever they brought. The Almohads, you know, could still beat me. Where did that prince go? Wait, they're not at war. Wait, they're not at war, are they? No, they're not. No. Was he the one that died? I thought he was a prince. That would explain why he had the builder trait, because only kings and governors can have that. Huh. I thought he was a prince. I didn't think that was a caliph. But he's nowhere to be seen. And he's not at war with the Spanish, so I don't know what just happened to that person. I'm not blind. I'm not going blind. No, okay. Well, that's a curious development. Alright, she's talking to the French, and I think I can just press another end turn here. Ooh, yeah, making 225. That is not a good look. Well, okay. Let's just keep saving money then and keep not spending anything, and hopefully things work out here. End this turn. Oh damn, I forgot to move my emissary. Darn. Okay, well let's remember to do that. Germans are strong, good for them. Shipwright's complete, so I can start building ships in Valencia. And Ferdinand, this is not my, I don't think, Prince Ferdinand, obviously. So yeah, +2 acumen. Damn, he's great. Oh, he's so good. He's so good, damn. Okay, Don Ferdinand Anzures is a thinker. While his love of abstract thought has made this man clever, it has also made him question matters of faith. -2 piety, +2 acumen. And again, I don't think that really matters because... Wait, who is that for? Was that for you? Oh, yeah. Oh, it does... Oh, you're not a governor or anything. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, before I forget, let's keep... You need to find someone to marry. Marry me! So yeah, I guess... Okay, so no princesses up here. Let's just keep looking for princesses. Need to find someone. I feel like... I don't know if this is true, but I feel like there's always one faction that like will marry you, and then everyone else says no. And in this case, since everyone doesn't say no to me down here, hopefully the Danes will say yes. Hopefully they are looking for a little bit of loving up there. Speaking of which, looks like I got Princess Teresa is now of age. There's never a message for princesses becoming of age, which I think is kind of annoying because sometimes they're easy to miss. Like they just pop up and you're like, oh shit, there they are. So in this case, this one is being sent to talk to the King of France. So I may as well send this one over to Portugal. She can kind of spy over there. And yeah, I think, oh yeah, before I forget, yeah, so I'm going to be building up another ship here in Aragon. And let's start working on ships here in Valencia. And gosh, they're expensive. 700 florins. God damn, that's so expensive. But hopefully it's going to be worth it once I can bridge this port to... I don't have to go far. I just have to go to the Ligurian Sea. And there's already ports here in Provence and Genoa. And that's the Germans and the Italians that I can be trading with, which is going to be fantastic. Because I have no intentions of going to war with either of those nations anytime soon. In fact, did the Germans start with Provence, or did they just go to war with someone? Huh, I guess they start with Provence. I didn't think that was the case. Interesting. Man, so the French don't have any allies. Maybe that's why I chose the English. Gosh. Yeah, yeah, I do. I want to be, if they're gonna border me, I want to be their friends for sure. So, all right. I don't think. Yeah, I think I just keep ending turns here. Everyone's happy. Everything's looking good. And now my king has died. Okay, well. Luckily I do have an heir. Huh, I didn't know he was that old. Let's see. So, darn. So the French have not accepted my proposal for an alliance. Damn. That's interesting. I kind of thought that they would say yes because they don't have any allies. Huh. Damn. Okay, well. Sucks to be you guys. Man, they've taken... Okay, so they're kicking the English's butt right now. Yikes. Okay, well... Let's get down here and just keep spying on these Iberian nations. And so yeah, my king, so my new king now is, yeah, he's Sancho. Sancho, I mean, you know, 4 stars command is, that's fine. 3 dread can help out with population loyalty. But he's the strange one, damn. Yeah, that's tough. Does that have an effect? So I guess right now everything looks fine. I mean, people are still happy paying very high taxes, so the -10 happiness doesn't seem to have had an effect. But the -1 morale in battle, that's going to be a tough one. That almost makes me want to leave him behind going into battle. When's my next son come of age? Prince Pedro is 5 years away? Well, let's just put the king in a stack for now, just to kind of hang out. And I'll consider leaving him behind in battle later on. We will see how I feel about that. The Almohads and the Spanish are still at peace. Gosh, that's not what I like to see. Oh dear, oh dear. So okay, they don't have a lot. They've moved a lot of their troops out of Cordoba now. Interesting. So most of their soldiers seem to be in Castile. I mean, the Almohad urban militia are strong. The desert archers are good, but by not having any Gulam bodyguards up here, that does... If I do have to fight this army, I feel like my corps of Royal Knights can possibly win these battles for me. I think so, maybe. You know, I have 4 units of Royal Knights. That's good stuff. Yeah, it sucks I lost that 1 unit of Royal Knights when my king died. Ooh, does that mean my income went back up? I guess not. I guess my ship is costing me income. How much does this support cost? 20? Huh. Interesting. Well, I found the Danish king, so I may as well try to get an alliance with him, but what I really care about is your daughters, good sir. So let's see if I can find those in the next turns. Oh, I have another... Oh, yeah. Just tons of princesses popping up now. So let's get her coming down. She can spy somewhere else. She can come over here, I suppose. And, oh yeah, I did forget. I should start building this inn. 400 florins. But yeah, I want an inn in Valencia just in case I do get attacked in Aragon. So that way I can build up a mercenary army in Valencia and respond with that. Let's check out my mercenary pool, actually. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. I mean, Desert Archers, Italian Infantry is really good. Bulgarian Brigands is a good archer unit. Vikings is a fantastic early game unit. Mounted Crossbowmen is great armor piercing mobile unit. And yeah, 2 units of Vikings. That's just really good. Really good stuff. And then the rest is just kind of javelin men. Yeah, there's some good stuff there for sure. Well, hopefully, you know, that we can at least get by 2 more turns before anything kicks off here, so that I can get that inn finished here in Valencia. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm still building ships up. So, and yeah, my treasury is down to 3 grand. Income 200. Yikes! 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 That's that makes me nervous. I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to wonder if I should just take Navarre and then immediately try to get a ceasefire with the Spanish. But I don't want the Almohads to immediately dogpile me as soon as I take Navarre. That's the thing. Because the problem is that if I hire a mercenary army to, say, take Navarre, and then I leave my king's army here in Aragon to basically defend these 2 provinces, the thing is that the upkeep cost of that mercenary army is not going to be supported by Navarre alone. I need to take more provinces. I need to take, you know, Castile, Cordoba, Leon, to support that cost of that mercenary army. It's not a situation where I can just train up that army and just take one province and be like, all right, there we go, we're fine. No, I would not be fine. I'd be losing money really quickly. And it's a situation where if I take this, and then if I'm able to build up a castle here and then do essentially what I'm doing here, where I hold Aragon with one army and then hold Navarre and Valencia with just a couple of peasants just to kind of maintain that castle garrison, that is viable for sure. But what happens in that 4 years that I'm waiting for the fort to be built? You know? In Shogun, it is less of an issue. It only took 2 turns. But 4 turns for a tier 1 fort to be built in medieval is a really long time for strategies like this. So that's why I'm considering, that's why I'm, not doing that. I'm considering it for sure, but I haven't done it yet because I just feel like as soon as I move out and attack, I feel like, the Almohads are going to justify, they're going to feel justified. They're going to say, hey, the Spanish are allies and we're going to go, fuck you up because you attacked our allies. And they would be able to, with all of these armies on my borders here of Aragon and Valencia, they'd very much be able to. So that's why I'm hanging tight and kind of hoping that, building up towards trade is a good idea. Also, just a note, as far as my glorious achievements points are concerned, one of my objectives is a crusade to Antioch, which is over here, right here. And so building up my ships obviously is working towards getting a trade empire going, but also for that goal it's also good, because what I'm going to do when the time comes, I need to conquer Antioch before the year 1204 is my cutoff for getting that goal finished, and getting these ships in the ocean is going to allow me to send a crusade army just via sea. I don't have to march all the way there. And I can just take Antioch and get those 3 points, is it? I think it's 3 points, yeah. So I'm not just wasting time here. Building up the ships is a good, good investment in any case. So, I'm just going to keep hoping that no one attacks me. And yeah, my emissary is making an alliance. That's good. My princesses are moving about and spying. That's wonderful. Taxes are very high. Let's drop a save and end the year. Alright, the Byzantines are the richest, good for them. And then the Spanish king has died, so everyone on the Iberian Peninsula has a dead king. And then an alive king. So, let's see, so we, God damn, the Danes don't want to be my friends? What the fuck? They can't make that commitment. Okay. Okay, this is great news. So my king, because he wasn't married, like I wasn't able to get a daughter from another nation to marry him, he just married a princess from like our court, which is great. Sometimes it takes a long time. In this case, he just kind of did it a few years after he became king. So he is 41 though, damn. So I really hope he better start having sons like right away. Because that's kind of the interesting thing. So this is where I don't quite like what happens here. If he has a son, but then that son is not of age by the time the king dies, does that mean that the campaign ends, or does like one of the uncles become the king? I'm not really sure of that. And at the age of 41, that's the time is coming eventually. It's getting up there, so yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking. In any case, all right, here's the new Spanish king, King Sancho. Yeah, we already looked at him. Yeah, drinker, great warrior. So yeah, he's no Alfonso for sure. That makes me happy. I'm glad to see that. Glad to see that Alfonso's gone, because he was just a monster. So let's get this princess down to Portugal. Check that out. We'll keep this princess here. And then send this princess down to Cordoba, and I'll send her down to Granada after that. And yeah, great. So let's keep looking for princesses just to like cover our bases. Even though the Danes, you know, don't want to be my friends, maybe we can still, you know, I don't know, get some marriages out of it. We'll see. These boats are one turn away from being completed here in Valencia and Aragon, and then I do have just one turn before this ends completed here in Valencia, so that's all good stuff. Income is, yeah, 219. That's not great, but it is what it is. And you know what, Almoheads, Spanish, what's gonna happen here, guys? What's gonna happen? Who's gonna fight who first? I'm at the edge of the seat here, man. So I don't think there's anything else for me to do here, so let's just kind of keep moving along. Now I have that inn finished in Valencia. That feels really good. That feels good. And now that I have, let's see, ships. Let's move you over to here. And I think that means starting next turn I can start making income from that. I think that's what that means. Because yeah, now see, now my profit's down to 179 because I'm paying upkeep on those ships. Because so I really need to start making some trade money for sure. So let's get another ship going here in Valencia, and I'm building another ship in Aragon. That's good. And that's probably gonna be it. So let's look at yeah, so the Spanish have, man, they don't have much honestly here in Portugal. Leon, yeah. Gosh, yeah, it's interesting. It really is interesting. I think looking around, I really think I do need to keep staying the course and working on my trade empire. If I can at least get a treasury going, I will feel fine. I will feel completely fine about this. Just having the money to spend on mercenaries, because I have 2 inns now, you know. So when I build up those mercenary armies, that's going to be a huge power spike for me, you know, as far as this war goes here in Iberia, and I can hopefully blitz the entire peninsula. In the meantime, though, I think I really do need to just stay the course, and hopefully my silk, hopefully my one trade resource, my silk, will be enough to build up that treasury. I don't even know if that's the case. I'm just kind of hoping, you know. I don't know for sure. So what I could do at some point, honestly, oh gosh, it's so fucking expensive. So the merchant, it's a merchant chain, you know, so like I built the basic merchant building, which is the trading post, and then the second tier is going to be this merchant here. It costs 1,000 though, my god, for the second tier, and it's going to increase the you know, the income that I make from trade. God, I think I have to. I really do think I have to do it. You know, if I'm banking everything that I have into building up my trade, then I think that's gonna be something I have to do. That's gonna really tank my treasury, because that's gonna cost 1,000 plus 2 ships is gonna cost 1,400. So yeah, damn, 20. That's gonna cost 24. Ooh, I'm not gonna have much of a treasury at the end of this turn. Damn. Okay, well, in any case, that's all I can do. I'll find, hey, Danish princess. Here we go. Please marry one of my people. Yes, please marry us. And you need to start having sons, man. You really do. You need to start having sons, like, right now. Because I'm worried, I really am worried if he has a son that is, you know, not of age. I don't know. I don't know if the uncles will become king or not. I really don't know. Alright, in any case, let's stop worrying about things I can't control. Let's bring this princess down here to Granada, and then I think I do want a princess in Morocco as well, but I mean, I want to spy on Leon and Portugal, so let's just hang tight, I suppose. Yeah, let's hang tight and save game, end the year. The Byzantines are the most developed. Okay, well, that's interesting. And damn, yeah, the Danes aren't letting me marry them either. God, that's Oh, come on. No one's marrying me. Let's just go back here. I mean, I feel like this is really inefficient sending my emissary like all the way up here looking for princesses and stuff. Let's just like have come back home, I guess. Because there's a lot of princesses around here. I've already tried these nations, but I can try again and just see if I can get a marriage to, you know, the Germans, the Italians, the French. They're all sitting around here. Let's start off with, let's try the French. Please, French, please, please, please. And I do have another princess. There we go. So I will send, she can start heading down here, and I can get a princess down in Morocco to kind of spy down there. And that's going to be good. So yeah, I only have 1,000 florins in my treasury. Gosh. And yeah, making 231. So yeah, I am making some trade, some income from trade now. That's good. What is it going to be? So yeah, 108 florins. So before, I think it was 36, just based on land trade. And now I'm making, yeah, 108 just trading with 2 provinces. So that's going to go up once I reach, what's the next province? So if I go, I'm not here. Oh yeah, I can trade with Sardinia. Perfect. So yeah, just one more boat. I can get to Sardinia, and then from there, Sicily. Is there anything in the Ionian Sea? Doesn't look like it. But I can go up here to the Adriatic and trade with... Oh, this is a gold mine. Trade with Naples, Serbia, the Papal States, and Venice. Yeah, this is where I want to be, is the Adriatic. That's going to be really, really good for me. And I do think that spending the money on the merchant building is the right call. Even though it hurts, I think that is the right call. Because it looks like the Spanish and the Almohads seem pretty happy, just kind of chilling out right now. So if everyone's, you know, happy being friends, then, you know, screw it. Let's just ride that out and take a deep breath, I guess. At this point, I suppose the most stressful thing isn't even the potential war in Iberia. It's actually the situation with my sons, you know, my king not having any kids is not... That's not good. Being 43 and not having any kids is not a good thing. And then the next eldest is a 27-year-old Gark. See, why is he the next in line? Oh no, it's Prince Fernando, the 39-year-old. Yeah, interesting. Alright, well there's nothing for it. Nothing I can really do, so... Let's save and end the turn. And still no sons. Goddamn. Okay, well. Oh well, I guess. And yeah, let's see. It looks like everything is still fine. No one's attacking each other. That's looking good. Still building ships. One turn away before a couple more ships are finished. Yeah, income is looking, you know, awful, but whatever. That's kind of the name of the game right now. Taking a look at Prince Fernando. So this would be the second in line. His loyalty has actually dropped. So that's interesting. The only thing keeping him in line is the fact that he is in the same stack as the king himself. Gosh, you know, the fact that my king isn't producing any sons right now, or, you know, any kids at all for that matter, makes me wonder. There's a lot of talk, you know, in this game when I read the forums about people, you know, when they were playing this game, they would kind of foment their own civil wars sometimes in case they wanted to get the, you know, the right heir on the throne, or not the right heir sometimes, but if you had a bad king that didn't have any sons and you needed to reset your family line in a sense, this is one way you could do it. Because when you have a civil war, what you can do is you can actually choose what side you fight for. You can actually choose the king or you can choose the rebels. And when you choose the rebels, that becomes the new Aragon faction, and then hopefully you, of course, you know, beat the previous king. Now, in this case, I don't know if this is going to work out, because the generals that I would want are these guys. Ferdinand and Gark. But the problem is, these are the guys that have really good loyalty. And these are the younger ones. You know, these are the ones that I would actually have a chance of extending the family line if they became, you know, the next kings or whatever. In this case, Prince Fernando would be the one that would start the civil war, but he's not really an upgrade, is he? You know, he's 40 as opposed to the king, which is 44. That doesn't really help me out. At least the king is married. Fernando isn't. So, You know, it's an interesting topic. You know, the idea of starting your own civil war so that you can, you know, kind of choose your own family line. But I don't think that's going to work in this case. I think I just need to keep crossing my fingers and hoping that things are going to work out here. And yeah, with that being said, I think that we're just going to keep moving on here. My emissary, I believe, is moving around. Yep. And all of my princesses are they on the right spot? I think everyone's her. Oh yeah, she can move down. Yeah, everything else is looking good, so let's drop a save and end this turn. Alright, so now the Egyptians have the happiest people. That's good for them. And another heir matures. Prince Pedro. Alright, well, yeah. 4 heirs, and he is... Okay, so I guess he somehow ended up as inbred. So -1 acumen and -1 command. Perhaps 1 or 2 of this man's close ancestors were a little too close, resulting in an unconventional family tree. That's unfortunate, but he's pretty far down on the succession line, so I don't think, you know, really have to worry about him. Natural leader, though. I mean, +2 morale. Damn, he's... Okay, that's really good. +2 morale for the army that he's leading, +1 loyalty. Okay, Jesus, that's good. Let's take a look at him otherwise. Yeah, 1 command. That's unfortunate. So, like, in a way, he's a awful general, except that the men would fight for a long time with him. He also has 0 acumen. Jesus. So... I mean, not 0 valor is what I meant to say. Huh. Oh well, just kind of throw him in a stack, I guess. You can kind of go down here. And... yeah, that means I'm back to having 5 units of Royal Knights, which means that my income is down to 129, which is so bad. But you know what? I got some more ships available, so let's send you guys out. And extend that chain. You come here. And then you come here, so we'll start making some more money. And then I can bring that second ship out and extend it to Sicily as well in the next turn. Start building more ships, and you keep doing what you're doing. All looking good here. In 5 years, the points will be counted again for the glorious achievements, and yep, nothing's really going to change much for me. I'm still just going to be getting the 5 points for holding Aragon. It's going to be curious, though, as far as... So, like, the Almohads technically would still want Valencia. This is one of their homelands. So, I would not be surprised if they did go in and try to take that from me before the year 1125 so that they can try to get that point. And then the Spanish... Yeah, the Spanish are... Wow, they're the only faction doing worse than me, I think. Yeah. Yeah, 1 homelands point and 1 conquest point. Conquest, how do they get a point for that? For every 2 provinces? Damn, that's not fair. Getting a point for every 2 provinces scored? That's unfortunate. And yeah, so one of their homelands is actually Portugal. That's interesting. I didn't think that'd be the case. Alright, well. In any case, I think that there's nothing... Yeah, I'm not really doing anything, so let's just kind of keep moving along here. Wow, okay, so the Turks have been eliminated. Interesting. So, yeah. I'm assuming that they died in war against the Byzantines. That's typically who they are fighting against. And, man, oh man, I got another heir who's come of age. Prince Felipe. Yikes. Jesus, I got a lot of guys who are of age now. Merchant completed in Valencia. Okay, so hopefully I'll start making money there. And, yeah, the King of France has denied my marriage proposal. Prince Felipe, what are you? +1 dread and... +2 morale, +1 loyalty for another natural leader. All right, well, that's good. Good for you, man. Nice. What about you otherwise? What else do you got? +2 command, good loyalty, so he's loyal. Yeah, all right. We'll take it, but still, that's going to hurt. Yeah, damn, the profits are now 71. Oh, God, that's so low. Damn, that's so low. Jesus. I'm starting to wonder... Maybe I need to take Navarre, you know. Oh gosh, that's tough. That's a tough call. I would lose troops, so I would be paying less upkeep for my own army, and I would be making some money, of course, from Navarre itself. It's making 515. You know, that's a little chunk. It's not nothing. You know, they've invested a lot. Wow, they've put a lot of farming upgrades into it. Jesus, that reeks of desperation. My goodness, I really feel like I'm gonna get dogpiled if I do that. Damn. Well, before I forget, let's get my emissary talking to any other princesses. Anyone else? I really don't care. Anyone that might say yes to me. Spain, maybe. Do I want to talk to Spain? I'm not seeing anyone else. Is that Italian? Yeah, that's Italian. All right, let's go talk to Spain, I suppose. I actually feel like putting this little mini army in Valencia just in case the Almohads do want to take Valencia for their homeland's objective. I don't know if it's a good idea, though. I mean, if these guys have to retreat to the castle, like this is, oh, gosh, 4 units of Royal Knights. I don't know. Oh, God, no, I can't. You guys have to go back to Aragon, just all of you. The thing is, if the Almohads take Valencia, it's not going to matter so much for me because I'm not making any points off of it. I'm making points off of Aragon for my homelands. And yeah, then they're going to start a war with me. And once that war is kicked off, I'm not going to attack Valencia from Aragon because this river battle, there's a river here, which means I'm going to fight, river battle. And what I would do instead is attack Castile from Aragon instead, and let them continue the siege here in Valencia, because I will be able to hang out for at least a couple turns here, I think. Yeah, I'd be able to hang out. I'd be able to hold out for 4 turns, which is pretty good. And yeah, that would be the key, is for me attacking Castile, and then hoping that oh Jesus, I just saw my treasuries down to 206. Oh God, that's so bad. So I can't afford mercenaries now if I needed to. That's really, really bad. Is that merchant finished? So the merchant is finished. Good. And hopefully that boosts my income by a bit. I can bring these ships down here and here to start trading with Sicily. And I am at least still building 2 more ships. Okay, good. Because that's going to be it. God. Yeah, once those ships are built, that's going to be all I have. Is 2 going to be enough to get me to the Adriatic? Yes, it is. Oh, thank God. That's just very, very lucky on my part. Okay, if I can get to the Adriatic, then maybe this campaign is saved. Yeah. Because right now I don't have any money. Oh, God, this is so bad. Oh, it's terrifying. It's so terrifying. Okay, well, let's just keep crossing our fingers yet still. And yeah, I really hope that the Spain and the Almohads go to war with each other. That would be what I really need to happen. So yeah, the Almohads have all of their family members hanging out in Morocco, which is just so weird. I don't get it. Like you'd think that you'd want these guys up north in Iberia. Builder and utterly fearless. +2 valor, +2 morale. Jesus. Okay, well, that's terrifying. Only a 3-star commander though. And what about you guys? Weak principles, doesn't matter. And then, yeah, okay. But there's no, yeah, that's the thing. There's like no Gulam bodyguards up here in Iberia, right? There's one here in Cordoba. Prince Ali, 3 loyalty. So, gosh, a civil war would be fantastic. That'd be so good. So good. But, yeah, if only I could be so lucky. Emissary, you're going to talk to people. Yeah, you're talking to the Spanish. That's fine. And yeah, let's just end another turn here. The Germans are still the strongest. Well, good for them. The Pope has died. Okay, well, all of this means when the Pope dies, so any excommunications have been declared null and void. So if you get excommunicated, you just have to wait for the Pope to die, and then you're back in the good graces again. You get to be considered a real Christian again. So I don't think anyone was excommunicated, though. In fact, yeah, I think that, you know, France is still fine, yeah. In fact, the French are actually allied with the papacy. Interesting. Okay. And they're still at war with the English. The Egyptians are at war with the Byzantines, and the Hungarians are at war with the Byzantines. Okay, good for them. And, wow, the Sicilians are also at war with the Byzantines. Okay, well, I wish I could have some eyes on over here and see what's going on. That would be cool. How's income? Man, income is now 31? Jesus. How's it keep going low? What's happening here? Jesus. Oh, no. I need to get these ships built. One more turn before each of these ships are built. And then I should be able to have some ships in the Adriatic. Oh, God. This is, yeah, this is pretty nerve-wracking stuff for sure. And my king still has not given birth to a son, and now he's 47, so like, oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't know what happens if he does have a son, and like, but the son is not of age. Does that mean the game ends, or would one of the uncles become the king? I don't know the answer to that. I honestly don't. So, huh. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. All right, well, nothing for it. Let's just keep going here. And the Spanish king does not want to let me marry his daughter. Yeah, that just keeps continuing. +3 acumen for Prince Ferdinand. Good job, man. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, well, the Spanish... Okay, what about anyone else wants to marry me? Let's just keep trying, I guess. Oh, man. Let's see. Italians. Let's try you now. Just keep going back and forth, back and forth. Ooh, now Navarre does have a fort. Okay, well, that makes it harder to take now. So I've kind of missed my opportunity for a quick blitz if I ever wanted to do that. Which I don't think I did. I don't think I did want to do that, so... All right, how are we looking? So -9 is my income now. So I'm in the black. That's awful, 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 awful. So let's move ships down, and hopefully we can start making some more money here once we reach not the Ionian but the Adriatic. So it's just going to be one more turn before I get all of these ships moved down. Yeah, and hopefully that saves me. I don't know. I don't know if it will. Because, yeah, the merchant is finished. The merchant building has been finished here in Valencia. And what's my income now? How did that change? So, yeah, 172. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I need to get to the Adriatic. Hopefully this will save the campaign once I get there. Let's see, I got another princess. So I can try maybe marrying the French again. I suppose. I wouldn't mind having an, ally on my northern border. Another idea is that instead of attacking Navarre, maybe what I could do, and this is like, desperation times, is go for Castile and hope that the Spanish just kind of join me in that war and kind of, dogpile the Almohads because I'm the one that, sets it off. That's an idea. Instead of, going for Navarre and taking that because I wouldn't be making much money off of it. I mean, actually, Jesus, Castile's making more money than... Navarre's making more money than Castile right now, but they do have trade income. I just have to get the trade going there. But the idea is that instead of going for a province that, weakens the Almohads, greatest natural enemy, go for the Almohads themselves. And perhaps, dogpile, with the other Catholic faction and take out the Muslims here in Iberia. That's an idea. That's probably my best shot at this point. Going for Navarre, going to war with the Christians, and then basically leave myself open to, who would be my only neighbor at that point? Well, the Almohads. And I think that makes their decision too easy at that point because then I'm at war with, the Spanish. And then the Almohads can just come in and take me out. And I think that by taking Navarre, I think that's like the bolder move, you know? It kind of like throws myself into the middle of all of this and kind of leaves it up to the AI to decide, all right, what's going to happen? It's your move, guys. Figure it out. So that is, that's kind of a desperation move. That's in case I get to the Adriatic and I realize that's not making me enough money still and I'm screwed, then that's the idea there. So in any case, I think that, well, yeah, I can't do anything. I just have no money. I can't even build any more ships at this point. I have a negative income, -9, which is terrifying. So let's see if we can get to the Adriatic and that's going to fix all my problems. Or if not, I have to really go all in on Castile here. So let's just end another turn just for, you know, the sake of curiosity to see, you know, what's going to happen here. Alright, the Germans are the richest, and still nothing is kicked off here in Iberia. Okay, let's just get these ships moved up before I forget to do that. You go here, you go here, here, and then here. And hopefully that's the jackpot right there. Hopefully that really saves me. So, yeah, we will see. How's the treasury? Yeah, -89. God damn. Oh, that's awful. That's so bad. That's so bad. Yeah, so I'm losing money now in every turn. That's just, yeah, gosh. Yeah, I really hope that my trade is able to recover soon. And if not, if it's like really not recovering, you know, then I'm just gonna have to go all in on Castile, and hopefully that works out for me. Right now, like, what do I have? I have 6 units of Royal Knights, and then a pretty craptacular army otherwise. I mean, I do have some balance, and some balance is good. Spearmen, archers, urban militia, javelin men. It's a good balance. Obviously, the strength is my Royal Knights, but, you know, this army, if I had to go in here and fight it, it would be tough. But it doesn't, I mean, it's big. Hopefully the Spanish would jump in and help out. If not in Castile, then maybe somewhere else. Luckily, there's no... Oh, yeah, there's a Gulam bodyguard here. He's only 1 star, though. So he's killable for sure. You know, like how many did I say I have? 6? Yeah, my 6 Royal Knights can, you know, kill his 1 Gulam bodyguards. And they can probably beat everything else, honestly. Right? I can probably rout this entire army and kill everyone with 6 Gulam bodyguards. The camels can be a little bit tricky for sure. You know, they obviously trade well into horses or, you know, cav units, but I mean they're they're camel archers, and if I'm able to kill their general, then, you know, that should break the morale of the rest of the army. In addition to that, by the time I have to deal with the camel archers, I should have routed their entire infantry corps. So like there should be a lot of running people, and the camels probably wouldn't fight me at that point, is my guess. I could beat this. I think I could beat this, honestly. Yeah. So we will see. I'm going to take a peek at this situation in the Adriatic and see if I'm making any money off of it. And we're talking like a lot. You know, if I'm able to like recover and really get a treasury going, great. But if not, then there's really nothing else for me to do than go into Castile and make a dive, and then just hope and pray that the Spanish join me and come in and help me out. That's really all I got at this point, is hoping that the Spanish don't betray me. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I really would have hoped that they would have gone to war. Someone would have gone to war here in Iberia, but so far that hasn't been the case. So we'll have to see. And yeah, I would just have to take that hit on my influence, you know, because I'd be betraying an ally. But you know, that's just what it would take at this point. But in any case, that's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Sorry it was a little bit... I'm sorry it's been a slow campaign, but I think that when things kick off, it's going to be really exciting. So, in any case, I've been Conostep, and this has been Shogun Total War. I'm sorry, Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.